Shibir also organizes programs for children and adolescents. It tries its level best with its limited financial capabilities to help street children and orphans. It distributes food, clothes and study materials regularly and also on special occasions among the street children and orphans. The student body also organizes art competitions and extempore speech competitions and also awareness-building programs on the consequences of child labor. Chhatrashibir has a syllabus of recommended books which is designed in tiers to provide its activists and supporters with in-depth knowledge of historical as well as contemporary national and international issues. The organization's huge stock of books across the country is playing an effective role in creating an honest, efficient and patriotic generation. Shibir regularly organizes literary programs and also rewards promising writers. Shibir has also formed many cultural bodies to promote and preserve Bangladeshi culture and heritage. Thus, Shibir is making significant contributions to nurture and retain national values by encouraging healthy cultural activities. Shibir has its own publication department. All its publications reflect its creative thoughts and educational approach. Every year, the publication department publishes yearly diaries and calendars that contain subject-wise information. It also publishes, among other things, notebooks, science series, booklets on different occasions, and stickers with inspirational sayings. Shibir has published a series of books titled Understanding Science Series to make science education easy for students from the primary level to class 12. The publications have been highly appreciated by both students and teachers. During the period of drought, flood, storm, or other natural calamities, Shibir always stands by the affected people. Shibir actively participates in programs that aim at creating mass awareness about the impacts of climate change or global warming and also about the necessity of tree plantation. The organization also encourages blood donation programs, HIV awareness programs, and anti-drug campaigns. Students who are involved with Shibir keep themselves away from drugs, and thus the student body has succeeded to create a drug-free generation.
I do not find a single student of Chhatrashibir. I never found, and I cannot say any of my colleagues ever complained to me that students of Chhatrashibir behaved improperly or indecently with any teachers of that university. So if I consider overall the attitude, the behavior pattern of the students of Islami Chhatrashibir, I think they can be taken as a model even in this odd situation.
On different national and international issues, Chhatrashibir holds view exchange meetings with educationists, journalists, politicians and other professionals. One of the regular programs of Shibir is exchanging views with non-Muslim students with an aim to maintaining communal harmony in the society. Shibir also holds meetings and exchanges greetings with mass people. Besides, Shibir plays vital roles involving general students on different national issues. Shibir constructively criticized the national education policy and made general people aware of its good and bad sides. Shibir condemned and protested recent abductions and killings, and also violation of human rights by the law enforcing agencies. Shibir observes various national and international days. It holds various programs to mark International Mother Language Day, Labor Day, and also the holy month of Ramadan. every year on Independence and Victory Days, Shibir accords receptions to veteran freedom fighters.
In my opinion, I found that when they do this charitable work working the people, they don't even discriminate whether they are Muslims or not Muslims. They also support the non-Muslims. Even I found the Hindus, which is almost 10% of the population of Bangladesh, they are also getting prizes in the scholarship. And also the freedom fighters, we call this Mukti Juddha, their sons are also being benefited from Chhatrashibir. They give the special scholarship to the sons or daughters of freedom fighters. And they are doing multifarious work, but unfortunately the assessment is not properly done by the intellectual of this country, and unfortunately the media is not much in favor of the activities of Islami Chhatrashibir.
It also provides financial aid to the war-wounded freedom fighters and gives educational scholarships to their sons and daughters.
Bangladesh Chhatrashibir organization যে অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করেছেন, আমি আমার মুক্তিযোদ্ধাদের সন্তানদের সবার পক্ষ থেকে তাদেরকে আন্তরিকভাবে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি।
আমরা মুক্তিযোদ্ধা সন্তান হিসেবে আজকে গর্বিত এবং অনেক গর্বের সাথে বলতে পারছি যে প্রাপ্য সম্মানটা আমাদের দেখানো উচিত ছিল আরো আগে, সেই সম্মানটা আজকে বাংলাদেশ ইসলামী ছাত্র শিবির আমাদেরকে দেখিয়েছে।
All these activities of Chhatrashibir have added a new dimension to the traditional student politics. On different international issues, Shibir's policy is to protect national interests, maintaining good relations with other countries. Shibir leaders take part in different global forums to put up their views. Shibir always takes stance against the oppressors and in favor of the oppressed. The practice of healthy democracy inside Shibir has even astonished leaders of the mainstream politics. While other student organizations fail to hold their councils in years, Chhatrashibir, following their constitutional obligations, organizes their council every year in an amiable environment. Shibir members and activists directly vote to form new committees every year at this sphere, from a small branch to the highest central level. No internal clash over the formation of the committee has ever happened in the history of Islami Chhatrashibir.
Those who are practicing real democracy, they are facing difficulties. As you told me now, that the Chhatrashibir, some of the student organizations have non-student leadership. This should not at all be encouraged.
Islami Chhatrashibir is peace-loving and democratic. They are making a new trend. They have brought a new trend in student politics.
Being envious of Shibir's successes, a vested quarter has started propaganda against the student body. They try to link Shibir with criminal activities. They allege that Shibir uses muscle power to establish dominance in the educational institutions. But the allegations are totally baseless, fabricated, and ill-motivated. Not even a single of these allegations could have ever been proved. Due to the ideological differences, Shibir is sometimes ill-treated by the media. The vested interest groups take this advantage and continue their propaganda against Shibir. As a consequence, Shibir often becomes a victim of information terrorism. The general people remain largely unaware of Shibir's various activities that aim to build a generation rich in moral values. The main objectives of Chhatrashibir
Bangladesh Islami Chhatrashibir are to build the honest, efficient and patriotic citizen who will contribute to establish a peaceful and prosperous Bangladesh. Shibir has succeeded to build a large group of students who never get teasing, drugs or any other criminal activities.
With this end in view, Bangladesh Islami Chhatrashibir is working relentlessly from the very first day of its formation. With the honest, sincere efforts of its activists, Shibir has succeeded to build a large group of students who never get involved in eve-teasing or drugs or any other criminal activity. The millions of Shibir activists imbued with patriotism dream to build a Bangladesh free from oppression, discrimination and poverty. As a result, Shibir has secured a place in the minds of mass people. Shibir wants to take the nation further on the path of development with your support. Your all-out cooperation is the source of inspiration for them.